Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, hi, my name is Ammar Muazin from the L6F. Today, I want to present about a group assignments. So, for the first one is our introduction. Basically, on these projects, we require to create a situation about import and exports. So, we need have a guidance from a company or individual to help us completing this project. So our group choose Miss Farah as a guidance, Miss Farah Farhana Binti Ibrahim. So she's one of the custom officer in enforcement department. Before she worked in enforcement department, she worked in facilitation departments. She involved in custom industry is 14 years. So as a custom officer, Miss Farah needs to handle all the report that custom agents submit to administration. So Miss Farah works at Kuala Terengganu. So at the Kuala Terengganu Customs, normally she handle livestock from Sabah and Sarawak by airplane. So the example that Miss Farah handle is seafood, silica sands and parts of manufacture. So in Terengganu, Miss Farah cover area Kuala Terengganu and Kemaman area. So Kemaman area have more ports and industrial factory compared to Kuala Terengganu. So we move to case study. So our group choose Clothing and Co company. So Clothing and Co company is the company in Malaysia that produce clothes. So they selling printing clothes on their own branding, and they has been run 14 years, and now this company more successful through the year. This company does not have any problem on every single aspect, such as their supplier always committed and supplying their material. But one day, their product demand will increase in 2019. In 2019, they have an issue with the supplier, as the supplier cannot fulfill needs on textile. So without textile, this company cannot fill the customer demands on their product. So Clothing and Co company try to search another supplier from Malaysia to continue supply to their textile, but not have company can supply such a big demand as them. So in order to prevent this issue becoming even worse, so Clothing and Co has contact supplier from another country that can supply them. So Australia has accepted the call and informs that they can supply the textile to this company. So Australia makes the shipping from the Australia to Malaysia by air mode transportation, because the air mode transportation more safely and can arrive at destinations right at time. So other than that is to make sure that goods were safe during the shipments, and to make sure it's not another problem during the process, that through the roads of custom rules and regulations. So that's all from me. Move to another presenter.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Areessa Natasya Binti Aris. I will continue this presentation with my part, which is document of K1. Before I explain the function of K1, I think we should know what is K1 document. So basically, K1 document is a tax document that used to report the incomes, losses, and dividends of a business partners or corporation shareholders. This document is really important if one company want to import the goods. So basically, we use this document because it related with our case study. Okay, now let's proceed to the function of K1 document. This document is important for custom declaration. If all the details at K1 is tally with the goods and other document, so the process will run smoothly and doesn't need to take a long time for custom declaration. The details that need to be included in K1 document, such as name and address of exporter, importer, and authorized agent. Other than that, number and type of packages description of a goods, Malaysian custom tariff, FOB value, insurance, CIV value, and other charges. This document is used to import non-dutiable or dutiable goods. So the importer that want to import the goods need to settle down this document for make the process of custom declaration more easier. That's all from me. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Suhaimi. So I will proceed with the next document, which is commercial invoice. So commercial invoice is a legal document that issued by supplier to the customer, and in this commercial invoice, it contains basic information about the business transaction, such as the name and address of the shipper and seller, and the delivery and payment terms. So let's proceed to the function of this commercial invoice. So first of all, the function of commercial invoice is sales evidence. It will prevent the customer from denying the transaction that happened with the supplier. This is because commercial invoice act as legal evidence which to demand payment. So if there is issue such as the buyer don't want to make a payment, so this document needed to prove the cases in the law court arises. This is because it clearly shows a buyer's acknowledgement of goods sold. The next one is the function commercial invoice also act as due payment notice, which is it is a tool for good customer relationship. So the supplier and customer can maintain good relationship after the transaction finish. Last but not least, it can assess custom duties because some government use commercial invoice to assess custom duties. This is because the detail of goods in this document, like description and quantity of the goods, weight per unit, unit value, total value, and total declared value, need to be tallied with other documents such as K1 form and away bill. If the detail is not tallied with this document, it will like suspicious for the custom. So I think that's all from me. I will pass this presentation to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ainul Haziqah binti Zainal Abidin. So I will continue to explain the another custom document that our company using to import the goods. Okay, I will explain about the arrival bill. Arrival is the legal transport document that issued by a carrier or the agent that provided the details about the goods that be shipped. It is also the document that covers transport of the cargo from the one airport to another airport. Our company, Clothing & Co, that located at the Johor Bahru, Malaysia, will be using the Sani airport to import the goods to the customer at the Sydney airport. Okay, arrival also include the detailed information about the shipment, sender and recipient, terms and conditions, and also the information of the goods that we need to import to the customer. Okay, now I will continue to explain about the function of the Arwah bill. The first function of the Arwah bill is the contract of carriage and the evidence condition of the carriage. That means our company, Clothing & Co., will do the contract with the Hours Work Cargo as a carriage to import and ship our goods to the customer at the Sydney airport. Not only that, our bill also can be as a certificate of insurance. It means in case the Hours Work Cargo face problem during import and ship our goods, our company can use our bill as a reference to say that the Hours Work Cargo bring our goods, and we also can claim the insurance. Other than that, the function of the Arwah bill is the original copy of Arwah bill can be used for the accounting purpose of the carrier. Our accounting purpose is the Tiong headquarters. Okay, last but not least, the function of the Arwah bill is it also can be served for the purpose of the freight bill invoice together with the supporting document used to show the charge to be paid to the consignee. I think that's all from me to explain about the Arwah bill.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So now I will continue the presentation about the custom procedure. So basically, we take this custom procedure from the official website of custom, and it has 9 procedure. And I just explaining about the 4 procedure only. The other 5 procedure will be presented by my group mates. So I will proceed with the first custom procedure, which is custom declaration. As we know that all of the goods that need to be imported to Malaysia must do the declaration, and it can be declared by custom agent or direct user. Okay, so now I will proceed with the second procedure, which is goods classification. The importer need to get the confirmation about the goods that need to be imported. The confirmation is about the goods is having any duties or even tax. So it can be done by checking the accurate tariff code for the particular goods. For example, for our company, we need to check the tariff code for textile, since we import the textile. So the tariff code can be checked or referred to the official website of HS Explorer. This is the official website that custom made for checking the tariff code. Okay, so for the third procedure is check the good. So there are some ways that need to be done to check the goods before import activities. The first one is the importer need to check whether the goods that need to be imported is prohibited items or not. And the second one is check whether the goods need to have permit import, and if the goods need to have the permit import, it need to be approved before the import activities can be done. Okay, so about my company, since we choose to importing textile, and textile is not a prohibited items. And last but not least, for the fourth procedure, for my part, it is about the declaration and preparation of the documents. So the importer must do the full declaration about the imported goods, and the import declaration is using the Q1 documents, and it need to be showed by the electronic mail. The importer also need to show the permit during the custom declaration, and it doesn't matter where it can show by the soft copy or hard copy. So other than that, the importer or custom agent need to bring and show the documents to the custom during the custom declaration. And some of the documents that involve is bill of lading, invoice, certificate of origin, and some of documents that related to the imported activities. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mama Aiman Firdaus bin Zainol. My ID number is PDL 1905148. I'm from class DLM 6F. So I will be replace Nadhirah to continue about the custom procedure. So the next step for the custom procedures is good inspection. So our goods is imported from the Australia. So the goods needs to be inspected by the custom or JKDM to determine whether the goods is legal or illegal. So the next step is paying tax. So every goods that be imported from other country has its own tax or duty. So we need to pay our duty or tax to the custom first before we can get our goods. Next is custom approval. After we paying the tax, we need to get approval from the custom before we can get our goods. Next is custom declaration. Custom declaration is after all procedures has been done, such as paying tax, the goods has been inspected. So all the procedures has been done and all the document is complete. So we can get our goods. So for the last step for custom procedure is document restoration. So for your information, all the document that include in the import process have to be kept in Malaysia for at least 7 years. So for our document is K1 document, airway bill and bill of lading. We have to keep the document in Malaysia for at least 7 years for any further declaration. So that's all custom procedures that include in the process of import of goods. So that's all from me. Thank you.